What's up, ladies and gentlemen? I'm so glad you guys have been tuning into my channel, helping me grow, but most of all, helping me connect. Connect to the essence of what poetry is about. Connecting to the essence of why we even express, us as human beings, as rappers, as poets, as singers, as creatives. We are always looking how to brainstorm to keep ourselves going, to keep ourselves creative, to not dry out or not burn out. So this is what I figure I do for today's channel session. I just want to talk. I ain't trying to sell you guys anything. I'm not trying to tell you to do anything with your lives that you don't want to do already. All I want to do is have a person-to-person chat, a person-to-person poetry chat. What does poetry mean to you? What does poetry do for you? Does poetry help you actually have more creative thoughts to help your business move along? Does poetry help you just relax, let go, be in that perfect state of love, in that perfect state of creation? Or does poetry make you sad sometimes? And you want to write sad songs, dark, sad poems about how terrible life is and how the light doesn't shine anymore and how that girl broke your heart. That's what poetry does. Or is poetry for you a song? A favorite song, a song that makes you feel so good that no matter what state you were in before, once you hear that song, you're there. You're in that place where music is that saving grace. And of course, if you have certain things you want to listen to, then even better. Some people love to listen to gospel. Some people love to listen to some really great Christian music that helps them connect with the Creator and helps them move forward. Some people love to chant, like I love to meditate, sit down and chant to some great mantras, some great Hindu chants, mantras. It's what also helps me find some great peace. But for others, it may be taking a good scenic walk and just watching the sun go down at 6 or 7 o'clock in a forest, or go hiking for hours on end. Whatever it is for you, I just want to tell you, I want you to write about it. I want you to take your pen, write, and not judge yourself, not correct yourself, not stop yourself, but write to get everything out so when you're done, you can rephrase, you can reassess, and you can go, yo, my life is amazing. This is why I do what I do. This is why I love to create. I'm just saying, that's kind of how I feel. And why I use poetry, not just to get to connect with people, though that's a big part of poetry for me. But I write poetry because it lets me get out of my head. How many times you feel like you're in your head and it's like 2 or 3 of you talking all the time? Do this, do that. No, you shouldn't do it like this. No, you shouldn't do it like that. Oh, what you did was not good. Oh, try it. This is the best. All parts of your ego moving back and forth. And I think the problem is that we start fighting our ego. Now, I know we shouldn't let our ego run everything. And I may be in agreement to that to an extent, right? We shouldn't let our ego just run everything. But I think our ego has a place and it helps us. It helps us understand certain things that we can't understand ourselves by being there, right? Sometimes our ego feels fear, but so do we. And we have to learn to work through that fear by doing the things that we love most so we can feel what love really feels like, what that vibration of love really is. So when we're in that fear and in that state of being low, we know what to do because we don't let that energy corrupt us or that energy run us or that energy tells us what to do and how to write the things that we want to get out. Now, I'm not saying don't write about darkness. I'm not saying if you're in a dark place, don't write about it. I think that's the best mental health thing you can do, which is write about what you feel. I'm just saying, don't always try to correct yourself on how it has to be done. Let it out. Don't judge it. If it's no good, it's no good. You move on. Even that's a judgment, so let me rephrase that. If it's something you wrote and you don't agree with it, then you don't have to use it. You don't have to share it. You don't even have to reread it. But it's out of your system. What you want to do is take out everything out of your system so it's clean. So when you are in prayer, or when you are ready to write and you're channeling all that information from the heavens, from the universe, from the sky, bringing all through your crown and helping you write what you need to write, you are open and you are ready to write. And that's how I guess it's the best way to write. Is it cool if I kick a quick freestyle? This is what I want to do. I've been wanting to do stuff like this. I would love to write a book where I talk about things, I suggest things about life, of how I see it, how I feel, but then I actually kick a poem, right? Like a good micro poem, like the days passed. And as they pass, the wind blows. And as the wind blows, we see nothing but streams of consciousness moving through the sun as the desert opens up and inhales you. Maybe a short micro poem like that, or maybe a slam. How many people out there love this slam? I am what I say I am. If I slam, it's because there's so much energy in my body that needs to move out, and if it gets stuck inside my body, then I go crippled. Or rappers, I'm saying, where my rapping people? Some dudes are nice. I'm not even going to touch their skills. But I will tell you that if I work hard and you work hard enough, you can be there too. And if you're already there and you want to shed some light on how to do this better, then please do put it in the comments. But you know, what if I do a quick freestyle, like every time I free verse, I'm trying to make sense, but I got caught up. I got caught up in my head, man. I was trying to make it sound so dope when I should have said, when I'm trying to flow, I turn into a crow inside. I'm darker than darkness, but sometimes I hide. When I slide like I hang glide off of a bigger airplane, when my wings expand like an airplane, that's why I'm in the airplane. I'm talking about 5th, 6th, 7th, and 8th dimensions in. I'm ready to spin whenever my rocket's so fast that I actually lose the motion. No more of this ferocious locomotion. We just want to speak light to the people that understand. Sometimes we be fright. Anyways, what I'm saying is, do poetry, write poetry. Poetry is amazing once you can get it out. Once you can get it out. And that's what I wanted to say to all you guys. Please keep writing. Do not stop writing. And free verse it. I know a lot of you like to free verse, right? Prompts. Maybe I'll give you 3 prompts. Write about what the cloud does for you when you look at it too long, right? Does it morph? What creatures does it show you? What's your imagination like? And then write a poem about that. That's prompt 1. Prompt 2, maybe you want to write about how hot the sun gets in the morning at 5 to 7 a.m. and what it does to your body. Maybe we got people that wake up at 5, ready to go to the gym, 7 o'clock, and eat a great breakfast. And prompt 3, I want you to write about what is the most favorite thing that you've ever had in your life. I don't care what it is. For me, it was eating a pumpkin pie the other day. It was like the most incredible experience I had. I had no sugar for like a week straight, and then I had that pumpkin pie, and it was amazing. So there's your 3 prompts. Guys, I'm not done. I'm not kicking you guys off of the YouTube channel yet. I'm just saying that I got most of the things I wanted to get out today. You know, sometimes we be frustrated, and I think poetry helps us get that out. Frustration. You know, people develop mental illnesses because they keep everything stuck in their head and they try to figure it out. And you can't figure out stuff when your hands are full of mud, right? And you're trying to pick things up and your hands are full of mud. But how do you pick things up when your hands are full of mud? You got to wash that mud off your hands or your cup. You want to drink clean water, crystalline, pristine water. You want to drink it every day and have it do all these great things for your body. But when you eat sugary foods that get caught on that cup and you bring it into your body, does your body still stay as resonant and vibrant as it should and as it can, so you can produce those phenomenal things that you want to produce? I'm just saying. Well, that's it for me for tonight. Thank you guys for listening. If you enjoyed anything about what I said, please let me know. Peace. Much love to you. Let's resonate really good vibrations. Let's clean up our act. Let's do what we say we came here to do. And that's what we came here to do. Show love. show respect, show up. That's what we came here to do. We came here to show up. Muchas gracias.